you think taxes are a once-a-year thing in April? For freelancers, that assumption is exactly what gets you penalized. Here's the real schedule. When you had a job, taxes came out of every paycheck automatically. As a freelancer, nobody does that, so the IRS asks you to pay as you go 4 times a year. Today, why quarterly taxes exist, the 4 dates, how to figure out what to pay, and how to actually send it. And the part most people miss is who actually has to do this. Get to point 4. The US tax system is pay as you go. Employees pay with every paycheck. Since no one withholds from your freelance income, the IRS expects you to send estimated payments throughout the year instead of one big lump in April. Earn $50K freelancing and pay nothing until April? The IRS sees that you should have been paying all year and can add a penalty on top of the bill, assuming April is the only deadline. For freelancers, it's usually 4. Estimated taxes are generally due 4 times a year, roughly mid-April, mid-June, mid-September, and mid-January of the next year. The exact days shift slightly each year, so check the current IRS dates, but that's the rhythm: spring, summer, fall, winter. Each quarter you send a payment covering the income from that period. 4 smaller payments instead of one scary April lump. Thinking the quarters are even 3-month chunks. They're not perfectly even. Another reason to follow the official dates, not your own math. The simple approach: you've been setting aside 25 to 30% of every payment into a tax account, right? Each quarter, you send a chunk of that toward your estimated payment. If your income is steady, divide your expected yearly tax into 4. Many people also use last year's tax as a guide. You set aside $900 a month into taxes. Each quarter you've got roughly $2,700 sitting there. You send your estimated payment straight from it. You're not finding money, you already saved it. Trying to calculate it perfectly and freezing. A reasonable estimate paid on time beats a perfect one paid late. Pay something on schedule. You pay online directly through the IRS. It takes about 10 minutes from your tax account. But here's the who. If you only expect to owe a small amount, you may not need to pay quarterly at all. There's a threshold, and it depends on your numbers, so check with a pro, especially in your first year. A freelancer expecting to owe a few $100s total might be fine paying at year-end. One expecting to owe several thousand almost certainly should be paying quarterly. Know which one you are. Ignoring quarterly taxes your whole first year because nobody told you, then owing the lump plus a penalty. If unsure, ask a CPA now and get the dates on your calendar. So, the IRS wants paying as you go. There are roughly 4 dates a year. You send a chunk of your saved tax money each time, and you pay online in minutes. Set the dates once and quarterly taxes go from scary unknown to a 10-minute routine. Grab the free quarterly tax reminder calendar in the description and subscribe. Next, hourly versus project pricing, and which one actually makes you more money.